The year is 586 BC. The air is filled with smoke. Jerusalem is burning. The soldiers of Babylon are tearing down the ancient walls. They are smashing the temple pillars. They are looting the city. They are carrying away the gold vessels of the house of the Lord. They know exactly where the gold is hidden. They don't have to search. They don't have to guess. They have a map. They have a detailed inventory list. They know the layout of the palace treasury perfectly. How did the enemy get the blueprints to the most secure vault in the world? Did they use a spy? Did they torture a guard? No. The king of Judah gave them the tour himself. The security breach didn't happen during the invasion. It happened 100 years earlier, on a sunny afternoon in the palace. The collapse of the kingdom started with a friendly visit and a king who talked too much. We are opening the case file on the Hezekiah mistake. This is a mystery of unauthorized disclosure. Welcome to the Forensic Lab of Spirit and Truth Daily. We are investigating a high-level intelligence failure. The victim is the kingdom of Judah, but the perpetrator is its own king, Hezekiah, a good man, a godly man, a man who prayed and God stopped the sun for him. He was a hero, but heroes have blind spots. And Hezekiah's blind spot wasn't lust. It wasn't money. It was validation. He wanted to be liked by the cool kids. He wanted to impress the rising superpower of the East. Let's look at the cold open. Hezekiah has just recovered from a terminal illness. He almost died. God gave him 15 more years of life. He is feeling invincible. He is feeling blessed. He is on a spiritual high. Enter the villain, Merodach-Baladan, the prince of Babylon. He sends envoys to Jerusalem. They bring letters. They bring a present. They say, "We heard you were sick. We heard about the miracle of the sun. We traveled all this way just to honor you." It sounded so sweet. This is the Trojan horse moment. They didn't come with swords. They came with sympathy. They didn't come to fight. They came to flatter. The devil doesn't always kick down your door. Sometimes he sends flowers. The text says, Hezekiah was pleased with them. This is the first forensic clue. He was flattered that the great Babylonian Empire cared about him. He felt important. He felt seen. When you crave validation from the world, you lower your defenses. Hezekiah let his guard down because they stroked his ego. He thought they were friends. He didn't realize they were intelligence officers gathering data. Exhibit B, the tour. Hezekiah decides to show them around. But he doesn't just show them the garden. He shows them the house of his treasures. He takes them into the vault. He unlocks the safe. He shows them the silver. He shows them the gold. He shows them the spices and the precious ointment. He opens the armory. He shows them his weapons. He shows them his military capability. The text records a chilling detail. There was nothing in his house or in all his dominion that Hezekiah did not show them. He held nothing back. He unzipped the secrets of the kingdom to strangers. He took them to the basement. He took them to the attic. He showed them the state secrets. Why did he do this? Profiling suggests insecurity masked as pride. He wanted to prove he was rich. He wanted to prove he was powerful. He was trying to buy their respect with his transparency. He thought, if I show them how blessed I am, they will admire me. He miscalculated the audience. He didn't understand the nature of a thief. A thief doesn't admire your treasure. A thief assesses your treasure. A thief looks at the lock, not the beauty. He was handing them the combination. He wasn't building an alliance. He was conducting an audit for his future looters. He was showing the enemy exactly what was worth stealing. He was showing them exactly where the weapons were stored. He gave them the intel they needed to destroy his grandchildren. He thought he was hosting a dinner party. They were planning a heist. He was playing checkers. They were playing 4D chess. This brings us to the interrogation. The prophet Isaiah enters the palace. He is the only one with spiritual discernment. He smells a rat immediately. He walks up to the king and asks the hard questions. What did these men say, and from where did they come to you? Hezekiah answers with pride. They came from a far country, from Babylon. He is name-dropping. He is proud of his new friends. Isaiah asks the forensic question. What have they seen in your house? This is the moment the trap snaps shut. Hezekiah smiles and says, They have seen all that is in my house. There is nothing among my treasures that I have not shown them. He admits to the leak. He admits to the breach. He doesn't even realize he has done anything wrong. He is naive. Isaiah drops the gavel. Hear the word of the Lord. Behold, the days are coming when all that is in your house shall be carried to Babylon. Nothing shall be left. The sentence is passed. The prophecy is specific. Because you showed it, you will lose it. Because you exposed it, it will be taken. The very people you tried to impress will be the ones to enslave your sons. The verdict is devastating. Hezekiah's need to show off cost his lineage their freedom. His sons would become eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babylon. The validation was not worth the violation. The profiling reveals a boundary failure. Hezekiah didn't know the difference between testimony and intel. It is good to testify that God healed you. It is dangerous to show the enemy your bank account. Hezekiah failed to discern the spirit of the visitor. Just because they are polite doesn't mean they are for you. Just because they bring a gift doesn't mean they don't have a knife. He had the anointing of a king, but the discernment of a child. He didn't understand that your treasure is supposed to be secret. The root of sacred is secret. If you tell everyone, it becomes common. What is the takeaway for the viewer today? You have treasures, you have dreams, you have business ideas, you have spiritual gifts, you have a blessed marriage, you have a vision for the future, but you have a Hezekiah tendency. You want to post everything. You want to share every win on social media. You want to tell everyone your next move. You are addicted to oversharing. You think the world is happy for you. You think they are celebrating your blessing. But some of them are Babylonian envoys. They are taking notes. They are assessing your strength. They are tracking your assets. The spirit of jealousy is real. The spirit of sabotage is real. When you show your hand before the game is won, you give the enemy the advantage. You give them the target. Stop casting your pearls before swine. Jesus warned us about this. Swine don't appreciate pearls. They trample them. And then they turn and tear you to pieces. That is exactly what Babylon did. Some doors in your life need to stay locked. Some testimonies need to wait until the victory is fully secured. Some dreams are for the prayer closet, not for the public feed. You need a need-to-know policy in your life. Does this person need to know my financial status? No. Does this person need to know my marriage struggles? No. Keep the vault closed. Hezekiah's mistake was thinking that exposure equals influence. He thought showing off would make him secure. But exposure only made him vulnerable. Silence is security. Mystery is power. If the enemy doesn't know what you have, he can't steal it. If he doesn't know your next move, he can't block it. Move in silence. Build in silence. Grow in silence. Don't let your pride make you a leak in your own ship. You don't need the validation of Babylon. You have the approval of God. That is enough. We are closing the case file on Hezekiah. The evidence is clear. The treasure was lost because the mouth was open. A closed mouth gathers no flies, and a closed vault invites no thieves. Learn to be unreadable. Learn to be understated. When people ask what you are doing, give them a vague answer. Keep the blueprints to yourself. Keep the gold hidden in the sanctuary. Your inner chamber is not a tourist attraction. It is a holy place. Treat it with reverence. Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life. The world is full of spies. Don't be the tour guide for your own destruction. Be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Stay hidden. Stay humble. Stay secure. The less they know, the more you grow. Look at your life right now. Are you about to post something you should keep private? Are you about to tell a friend a secret they haven't earned? Stop. Delete the draft. Close the mouth. Save the treasure. The kingdom is built on secrets, not on broadcasts. Hezekiah lost his legacy because he couldn't keep a secret. Don't let that be your story. Protect what God gave you. When the envoys come, accept the gift, but keep the door to the vault locked. They don't need to see the gold. They just need to know the God who gave it. Show them God, not the goods. This is the lesson from the ashes of Jerusalem. Don't feed the fire that will burn your house down. Walk in wisdom. Walk in discretion. The enemy is watching. Make sure he sees nothing but the glory of God protecting you. This is Spirit and Truth Daily. Lock the door. Watch your words. Protect the legacy.